Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 16th to the 22nd, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels. Ooh, the Hierophant is crowning everything. Then we have the Seven of Wands, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Oh, the Star, angels and spirit guides. The Two of Swords, the Magician, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. The Six of Swords, the Death card, the Queen of Pentacles, which is us, Capricorn, shining through, angels and spirit guides. Oh, the Three of Cups, angels and spirit guides, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So what's very interesting is we're having a little bit of a battle with our dreams coming forward, meaning that we're looking at things, we're questioning ourselves. How do I want to move forward? Where is it that I want to be? And also we've been fighting, really stepping into the power and the beauty of our dreams, of what we desire, and of how we want to move forward for ourselves. We might not know this might be completely subconscious, but here with the Hierophant crowning everything, the Hierophant is the Hierophant is representative of the Pope, right? In the tarot. And so it is the power of the power. So in medieval times, right? The Pope had tremendous power. And so here we're looking at a top-down structure, but we're also looking at where do I fit in this structure? Like, how do I move forward in the glory of my heart, in what I love, in what I desire for myself? And so the Hierophant is also Taurus energy, April 20th to May 20th. But it's taking the wheel, right? And it's taking something that is constructed and it's saying, excuse me, how do I make this work for me? How do I move forward? Embracing my talents, embracing my tenacity, embracing what I desire for myself. So this is going to be a week where you're looking at things differently. You're going to have interesting insights on things. You're going to have a unique take. You're going to see and say to yourself, well, why not try this? And why not look at that? And that's going to be very liberating for you. You can also have a very strong connection with a Taurus energy, but you are embracing your Earth energy, right? Because Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, right? We are Capricorns. And so here, Capricorn, we like top-down structure. This represents, medieval top-down structure at its finest. But what we're going to see is, since we are embracing that power, we're looking at how do I step into the role that is most comfortable for me? Instead of a normal Capricorn way of saying, this is the structure, these are the rules, I have to make it work. We're going to say, how can I make it work for me? And that's a slight difference, but it's going to be a very liberating difference for us. With the Seven of Wands, there's a lot that we have been battling, and we do feel like we need to be kind of on guard with things. We need to look at things in a very certain way. We need to fight to make our voice heard. And that all can be true, but we're draining our energy right now. We're draining our energy. We're lessening our passion, our power, our tenacity, because we are pushing so hard and we are feeling like a clenched fist, right? You can only keep your fist this clenched for so long before, your whole hand hurts, right? And then you let it go and you can feel the pressure in your joints release. And so here with the Seven of Wands, we are going to see ourselves releasing energy that has us stuck, that has us, kind of looking at what we desire and making it feel like it's insurmountable, right? We'll never get there. With the Star, this is our soul's dream. So we are fighting with our soul's dream, but also God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is hearing what our soul desires. So the Star energy is also Aquarius energy. January 20th to February 18th is the time frame. If we're born on the cusp with Aquarius, if we have Aquarius in our chart, that comes through very powerfully. Just as with Taurus, if we have Taurus in our chart, that comes through very powerfully. But if we have Taurians and Aquariuses in our lives, they are going to play more of a starring role during this time. But remember, we are the main characters of our lives. And that's something that we are starting to say, like, well, I want to do this and I want to move forward that way and I want to open up these doors. And all of a sudden, we are putting into alignment what we deeply want instead of what others are demanding from us or expecting from us. As our dreams come forward and as we start looking at things in a different way, right? As we start to say, but this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I love. I can keep this on the back burner, right? We don't have to monetize our passion. We don't have to, sit there and hustle till all our passion is like, oh my gosh, it's just work more. It's just more work. It's just more work. So here with the Star, it is taking our passion, it is taking our fire. We're seeing how it fits with the Hierophant energy in our modern world. And we are going to see that there are new paths opening up, that there is a new way forward that we hadn't imagined before. We're also going to see new interests. We're going to see new desires guiding us, looking at us. We're going to see ourselves walking a path that we thought it was very black and white. You do A and then you do B and you walk forward, or you go left or you go right and then that's it. But now we're starting to see an adventure unfold for us. And we're starting to see our life as the adventure. And so as we connect with our soul's dreams and we start to see ourselves taking a different path than expected, but we also see ourselves being less rigid. And Capricorn, that's going to be very important for us, to be less rigid, to be more kind of connected with going off of the status quo, because we are ruled by Saturn. Saturn loves top-down structure so much. Nothing makes Saturn happier than rules and guidelines, and this is how you do it, and this is exactly what needs to be done. That's Saturn's happy place. And so Capricorn, that can be our happy place. But what we're going to see here is that Saturn also rules our karmic path. And so we're looking at things and feeling very drawn, and it might not make sense. But in Saturn's top-down structure, it's like, okay, this is exactly how you need to walk forward. It's kind of like getting a sneak peek at your Akashic records or your kind of like the purpose you're here, instead of having to fumble as we humans do and have to figure it out. And so here with the Magician, as above, so below, as we believe it, so it becomes. And we start to see ourselves as being more blessed, right? We start to see ourselves as having talent and power and authority in our voice and moving things forward. We're cutting through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments. We are claiming our voice. We are claiming our prosperity. We are claiming our passion, which is coming through very strongly this week. And we are also claiming our love, our heart, things that make us feel connected and loved and safe. Now we are moving forward slowly and steadily is going to be the path, and it's going to be the motto during this time. Slow and steady wins the race. But we have accumulated a lot of knowledge. So even though we are moving forward, and even though we can be questioning things and we can be looking at things from different angles, we are moving towards our goals, towards what we want, but we are a bit unsure. So we can take that fear and kind of run with it and be like, oh no, I'm scared. And that is fine, right? If we see our fear and we say, okay, I'm scared, I'm overwhelmed, I respect that, and I understand that about myself. I'm allowed to be scared. I'm allowed to be overwhelmed, but I still need to move forward. that's going to be very healthy for us during this week because we have the death card here. This is strong Scorpio energy, time frame October 23rd to November 21st. So if we have Scorpio energy, it comes through in our chart. It also means that things can be a little bit darker. Like Scorpio energy tends to see things like a darker sense of humor type of deal. So with the Scorpio energy, Scorpio sees around the corners of things. It's not always so very black and white, and that is okay. Scorpio lives in the beauties of the grays, of the shading, of giving depth to things. And here, as we're moving forward, we can be looking at things and having thoughts that maybe are a little bit more intense, like a little bit more, how do I want to say? It can be a little bit like crunchier, darker, a little bit more, dealing with deeper issues of things that other people just want to kind of gloss over. Those are going to be very important to us during this time. We have the whys and how comes come up, but also connecting with spirit, connecting with the passion of the earth, the cycle of existence can be very, very, very important to us during this week and will be a guiding force for us. We are also going to see ourselves transforming and coming to terms with certain transformations that happen as we grow, but also the transformation of mind and passion and insight. It brings us to the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is us. We are coming through during this week as a queen. We are represented by the Pentacles in the minor arcana. We are the earth sign energy, right? And so the Queen of Pentacles amplifies the Hierophant energy coming forward, again, earth sign energy. But it is also us stepping forward as the second most powerful of the earth sign court cards. There we go. I can say that. And so here with the Queen of Pentacles, it is prosperity, it is success, but it is nurturing. It is saying, what are the dreams that I have? What is it that I desire, that I want to nurture to move forward in my life, that I want to nurture to see come forward in a powerful way, to change things, to embrace my prosperity, my success, my bounty, my abundance, to look at the world and say, but this is sacredly important to me. This is what I need to nurture. And as we do so, we are surrounding ourselves with energy that raises our vibration. The Three of Cups is love and connection and people who cheer for you and really want you to succeed and achieve and move forward. The Three of Cups is joy. And so here we have that joy coming in. We are also going to be looking at energies of people that we can never please. It's kind of like we can never please them. They're never going to be happy. They always have a critical thing to say to us. And we're going to be releasing that energy, saying, you know what, you don't have this power over me. And it brings us to the Three of Pentacles. It brings us to this place of collaboration, meaning that during this week we can work really well with others. But what we're also going to see here is that we like to take in different ideas. We like different ways of looking at things, seeing things, understanding things. That's going to help to move us forward. And that's going to help to empower us, not just staying in the sphere of what we know, but opening up the door and saying, well, what about this? And what about that? And, oh, well, let me question this and let me look at that. And that's going to be a big deal for us. So the repeat of the number 3 here, repeated twice, is telling us that divinity is guiding us, that we are moving forward towards so much more, and that we are blessed. So that is a really, really nice thing. Let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, we have 2. We have the meadowlark, and it says, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And that's what we are on. That's also what this year is. It is a journey of inner discovery. And it brings us to the osprey. It says, your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Don't think it always has to be a fight. We become so programmed and we become so accepting that it has to be a fight. It has to be hard. It has to, there has to be a struggle to it. It doesn't mean that we're just going to get checks in the mail, though that would be lovely, wouldn't it? But it does mean here that I am letting in my joy. I am accepting my passion. I am letting myself move forward in a calm, beautiful way, instead of jumping into the current of the chaos of the world and feeling like a salmon constantly swimming upstream. I am letting my passion guide me forward. I am letting my joy in my heart lead me. And you can see as you do that, there be certain energies that just want to avoid you. They can't deal with that much positivity. They might call it toxic positivity, which, yes, I do understand that sense of talking yourself into everything is right. And if everything isn't right, it's all my fault because I just wasn't thinking positively enough. That's taking it to an extreme. But connecting with what we love and connecting with our heart and connecting with our joy is very, very, very important. And so here, as we raise our energy vibration, and also as we start to connect with what we really want, instead of, oh, this is what success looks like, and this is how you're supposed to be, and this is the timeline you're supposed to follow. And if you don't, you're obviously failing. That's not true. You're taking your own path, and you're moving forward in an astounding way, which people can look at later on and be jealous of. Like, oh, why didn't I do that? Well, you're too scared to leap and to believe in yourself in the way that spirit was asking you to. It moves us then, and we all are at times. I mean, seriously. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is creativity, and this is the sacral chakra. Okay, if you're part of this family, you know what I'm going to say. Tap your tailbone, tap your kidneys. That's where our energy can stay stagnant, and that's what connects us with our sacral chakra and our root chakra as well. But you want that energy to move in the lower part of us. So tapping your kidneys, which are higher than most people think they are. So it's kind of like the middle of your back, and then tapping your tailbone is going to be very important for you. But letting yourself be creative in whatever outlet you embrace your creativity, whether it be through crafting, whether it be through outside, exercise, whether it be through, it just can be anything. Like, let your creativity shine forward and let yourself embrace it and accept it. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Okay, so we have, there we go. That's what we've been talking about this whole entire reading. So of course there's a glare right here on Cernunnos. Cernunnos is the devil in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. We are represented rudely, I do think, by the devil in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But the devil isn't necessarily rude. The devil is chaos energy. And it's very interesting that we have the conglomeration of chaos gods, which became one big baddie, right? The devil. And we then have we then have Saturn that rules it. So the planet that controls chaos rules over Capricorn, because we try to control the chaos. Now, it doesn't mean to let the chaos in and say, oh, it doesn't matter. But what it does mean is that we learn how to move with the chaos. It's like a dance. The structure, the order, the chaos, the structure, the order, the chaos. It's like a beautiful garden that you weed it, right? You keep things tidy in it. But it's not like the gardens of Versailles that are so structured in order that without multiple gardeners working on them, they would just fall into chaos. So just be aware of this during this time. We can get into our own heads. We can get in our own way. That's going to be important during this week. And we can also feel like, I just need to fight. And it can be looking at the world, looking at everything and being like, oh, I need to fight this. But it's also the energy within ourselves. We have been fighting for so long that we don't realize that we're exhausted. So realizing that we are exhausted, that we need to release the fighting and say, what is sacredly important to me? And then embrace that sacred energy, embrace that passion and that moving forward. Because you're going to see that everything starts to change when you allow yourself to calm and center. And oh my gosh, I just have a cardinal, a male cardinal and a female cardinal sitting outside on the tree right in front of the window. I think that's such a good sign. So that is absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see here what Spirit has to say. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's the cardinal. Oh, wow. Oh, it says, stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfold ahead of you. Oh, wow. Spirit is saying that in just so many ways, the cardinal coming forward for you. Ooh, that's a lucky sign this week, a cardinal, lucky sign here. Oh, wow, Capricorn. And then we have our subconscious spirit message, which is angels and masters. These are your angels. These are your spirit guides. This is the solar plexus. No, this is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. We are connected. We are guided by our angels, by our spirit guides. And they're going to be talking to us constantly this week. And the question is, are we going to take advantage and listen? It moves us then to the angel, to the spirit energy to be mindful of. And this is the Four of Cups. We can get really stuck in our way. You know, this is the way it has to be. This is how I have to see it. Oh, a blue jay just flew up. Wow. Okay, so this is the way I have to see it. And we are going to get kind of dig our heels in, stuck in our ways. And Spirit's like, but I have a gift for you. I have a gift for you. Be mindful, okay, of being too stubborn. And you will feel the energy, okay? You will feel yourself getting angry, getting frustrated. Why can't people see it the way that I see it? Type of thing. And this is Spirit telling you to look at things in a different way. This is Spirit telling you that there is more than meets the eye before you. And that's going to be really important during this time. Our subconscious, oh, I love it. Spirit message, subconscious tarot message for this time is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is right above the Queen of Pentacles. We are absolutely taking this gift, prosperity, success. This is abundance coming forward for us. God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe is handing you a gift of wealth, is handing you a gift of prosperity, is handing you, beautiful things to plant within your life, and a beautiful way to move forward for your joy and for your connection. And this is going to be a time where you take those gifts and you absolutely nurture them, and they move you forward in the most astounding of ways. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.